Rap con queso. Rap, rap con queso.
1 2 1 2. Hey, hey, hey,
Hey.
hey.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Fantastic.
Lovely.
This is Queso at rapconqueso.com. I'm here at OneSpark with Chopp. Chopp, how you doing?
I'm doing lovely.
All right, and so what exactly are you doing out here at OneSpark today?
Well, I am an educator and an MC. So I am not only raising money to independently distribute my first project all by myself. Well, not all by myself. I have to pay people for beats and production, and I have to pay for printing, and all those kind of things take money, pay. So I'm raising funds to put out that project called Yes Today and Tomorrow. Double EP project, and I'm also raising funds for a girls rock tour. I'm part of Girls Rock Jacksonville, which is another creator out here, creator number 98, and we are a girls rock camp that basically takes young girls and helps them start rock bands and perform in those rock bands as a self-empowerment tool. So I'm raising funds to go on a girls rock tour where I'll be able to teach hip-hop workshops to all young girls across America.
So in your life, how has music and education intersected? How did that come about as a combination for you?
Well, I have taught for over 6, 7, 8 years now, but taught 5 years in the public school system. And when I was teaching in those 5 years, I noticed a lot about the youth, because I was working directly with them every day. And this was normally ages between 8 and 12. A lot of these young people were not very good at some of the activities we were doing in the classroom in regards to reading and then being able to put that information to a concrete medium. But they were able to just kind of abstractly regurgitate things through conversation, through communication, and rap and hip-hop is communication. And so I started to talk to them about some things they would listen on the radio, and we would have discussions on these songs, and a lot of these songs weren't positive, and I would talk to them about the origins of music and hip-hop. And I started to realize, wait a minute, when I go home, I listen to hip-hop. When I go home, I rap, I freestyle. I am in my room, in my space, doing something that I could be sharing with the world, that I could be sharing with my students. So I started to share that with my students, and we would rap when we were lining up to go to lunch. We would rap when we were reading books. We would do all different kinds of things. And I realized, wait a minute, I am a hip-hop artist, and this is something I should not be afraid to do. So I stepped away from full-time teaching and realized that I wanted to help develop programs that would also affect the youth just as much as school did. And one of those programs I helped to develop in Jacksonville was Girls Rock Jacksonville. And also there are more programs that will come about. And me putting out my music is one of those ways that I can just keep going and be seen for what it is that I do, not just in my own home and by myself, but out in the world to share with others. So I'm here to share, and it came about because I wanted to share, and now I'm sharing with you.
Thank you. Sharing is caring, right?
Sharing is caring.
So after OneSpark, where do you go from here after OneSpark?
The same place that I was before OneSpark, but just a little bit further, which means that I'm always constantly working on my music, always constantly working to share my music, and always constantly working to figure out how can music be a tool for revolution, because I feel like that is one of the greatest tools, art, being a tool for revolution, for change. And so I will go further into the domain. I will go further into the domain of creation, where I have always been and will always be, right here in the moment.
Awesome. All right, so let the people know, where can they find your work, any websites or anything like that?
Yes, well, lovely. I have one answer for that, choppchopp.com, choppchopp.com, CHOPCHOPP.com. Last Chopp has 2 P's, like my name.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
This is Queso here at OneSpark, here with Chopp, choppchopp.com at OneSpark. All right, thanks.
Thank you.